This is Doxy Mom, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, I'd greatly appreciate if you hit that little red subscribe button. You can ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Well, Miss Indy and I, we're here to bring you the news in 15 minutes or less, so let's get started. Now, guys, I put out a video on Saturday, and YouTube took it down, and they are unsubscribing people from my channel because I started kind of keeping count when I noticed that they had unsubscribed Boxer Dad, my husband, when they had unsubscribed my stepson, when they had unsubscribed some of my friends. So apparently, guys, YouTube doesn't like me. They do not want me talking about the election. They do not want me talking about COVID. So if you weren't able to catch my video before YouTube took it down, guys, please go to Rumble. Now, I know that it's been a little difficult for some of y'all to find me. I did want to just show you, if you just go to rumble.com, then videos will come up. And then up here in the top, it says videos, a little down arrow, and then search. Well, if you hit on that little down arrow, and it will go to channels. And if you will pick channels, and then you will type Doxy Mom News right in there, just like that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just came down to channels and hit Doxy Mom News, and then I'm going to hit enter, and it will take you straight over to it says results 4, and there I am, and you just click on that and you can get to my channel that way. But guys, this censorship, it's got to stop, and I don't see it stopping on YouTube. Now, they did give me a warning, and next comes a strike, and if I get a strike, I will not be able to upload a video for an entire week. So please just pray they won't take my channel down. I'll be linking my Rumble account in the pinned comment below. So just, guys, this is war, and sometimes we just have to be inconvenienced in war. Now, some good news, guys. I did want to let you know that the 2 MAGA dogs that I sent to New Zealand, well, it took them 6 weeks, but they arrived safely to Jeannie. And isn't it just wonderful that there are patriots all across the world that love America and love President Trump? Now, guys, I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of research over the weekend because my church, we put together these baskets of all types of goodies and items to take to people in our community who might need a little extra help this time of year. And we took 4 baskets over to the Oxford House. That's the sober living facility in our town. And guys, we had such a nice visit with those men, and it was just, it was just such a nice and fun time. And I don't know about you, but it makes me so happy to see other people happy. And it just truly was a great visit. And we just reminded the men that Jesus loves them. And I read a Bible verse. Our church put together a card, and I put a Bible verse on the back of it. And I'll be sharing that Bible verse at the end of this video. But just remember, as we celebrate Christmas, I just pray you will all remember to keep Jesus Christ first and foremost in the spotlight, because he is the reason for this season. And here's your daily reminder to pray for President Trump, his family, 17 in the team, our military, their families, and all those fighting for our country and our world. Now, guys, here's something very interesting. Tonight, Monday, December 21st, and you might want to write this down and put it somewhere where you're going to see it during the day, because like I have got it taped on my door so I won't forget. But for 45 minutes after sunset tonight, the Star of Bethlehem is going to shine in the southwestern sky for the first time either since 1226 or sometime in the 1600s. Guys, I'm not sure which it is, but you might want to go out and look for this miraculous star that led the shepherds and the wise men to the baby Jesus. I just think this is wonderful. And at sunset tonight, it'll only shine for 45 minutes. I'm going to be out there looking for it. Now, changing gears. Guys, I started Oh, I told you about how I started an account on Rumble. I also started an account on Gab. And I just don't know. On Gab, I'm Doxy Mom News. On Rumble, I'm Doxy Mom News. And, you know, this internet out here, I don't know how many places I'm going to be able to upload videos to. But I will try to upload them here. But, you know, guys, it's just, I don't want to be silenced. Because I want to bring you the true news, and I just can't do that on YouTube all the time. YouTube does not want me here. So if you don't mind taking about 5 minutes out of your day and setting up a Rumble account, you do not have to give, there's a place for your address and your phone number. You can leave that blank. It's optional. They need your email address. That way they send your notifications to your email. They'll also notify you if you make a comment. They notify me if I make a comment. And guys, a lot of times I comment back to your comments, but I don't think you ever get them. So over there at Rumble, I know that you'll receive them. And, you know, I don't want to leave YouTube. I don't. But I am just tired of big tech telling me what I can and cannot say. The First Amendment gives us freedom of speech, gives us freedom of the press. But there are no freedoms here on YouTube. So if you'll go over and subscribe to Rumble and subscribe to Gab, I would greatly appreciate it, because I love you guys and I love bringing you the news in 15 minutes or less. And one day I just may be gone from here, but I hope not. Now, I'm going to read to you about FBI Director Christopher Wray. It says, Wray represented a Russian energy company before he became FBI director. Why has he kept this a secret? The Gateway pundit uncovered that Wray has connections to a Russian energy company. This says, per a review of Wray's bio at the firm he represented before coming to the FBI, King and Spalding, Wray represented a Russian energy company, and his bio at King and Spalding was later hidden where this was reported. But the Wayback Machine shows Wray's bio, and it's got, you know, on this article, which I'll link, it's got his bio. But it says, according to his resume, Wray helped lead the department's efforts to address the wave of corporate fraud scandals and restore integrity to U.S. financial markets. We don't know how Wray restored integrity to the markets, but we do know that Wray worked on the Enron investigation with the FBI Director Bob Mueller and had crooked Andrew Wiseman reporting to himself. These men were instrumental nearly 20 years later running the corrupt Russia collusion investigation. Looking back, the corrupt team running the Enron investigation attempted to destroy President Trump the same way they did corporate officials at Enron. Now, it says that Wray and Governor Chris Christie were good friends because Christie is who reportedly encouraged President Trump to hire Wray as the FBI director. We also know Wray currently saw no problems with the 2020 election. That's all I can say about that. And Wray is dirty for sure, but he might be even dirtier than we thought. And I'll leave a link to that. And I'm going to read you some tweets, the tweets that I can read to you. Cat Turd says, we're saved. The government forces you out of your job for 10 months and you're going to get a whopping $600 while they fill their pockets with billions of pork. All hail, government. We're saved. Because apparently today they're supposed to be voting on a stimulus bill that says we're going to get, if you got the $1,200 last time, you're going to get $600 this time. But, you know, we'll wait and see. George Papadopoulos says, I wonder how fast the country would open up if we forced all governors to live on $600 the next 6 months. Interesting question, George. And the Storm Has Arrived 17 said, did Barack Obama ever call to a small-time Sunday morning radio show, unannounced, to wish the American people Merry Christmas? I don't believe he did. Now, Praying Medic says intel sources go silent during sensitive operations. Conversely, LARPs become more active. Well, they certainly do, Praying Medic. And then Faith Ann Sheck said, that's how I'm doing it. Plus, I'm going before the throne of grace, asking for our president that God supply him with all he needs for what he's got to do. His strength, his safety, protection, and wisdom. Well, thank you for that, Faith. We have to keep praying. And then Representative Matt Gaetz says the media no longer wants to program the news. They want to program you, which, of course, we all know. Now, here is some excellent news from Bridget Gabriel. It says, breaking news. President Trump has officially been named the greatest president in U.S. history, defeating Abraham Lincoln and George Washington for the prestigious title. So isn't that wonderful? And of course, we already knew this. And Dade said, I don't know who this house belongs to or where they're located, but they definitely win Christmas. And I've just got to show you these wonderful Christmas lights on here. See if you guys can see. Isn't that an awesome house with beautiful Christmas lights? I just had to share that, guys, because that was just so beautiful. Just like my Christmas shirt that I'm wearing today. I hope you guys like that. I have been trying to be as Christmassy as possible in this Christmas season. And then there was, let's see, what can I tell you? Let me go back to my profile, and because I was on the wrong page, because some things I just can't read, guys, because, you know, YouTube. Now, I love this one. It says, freedom isn't freedom. It isn't passed to our children through the bloodstream. We fought with every ounce of our souls to make America the greatest country in the world. We've now reached a point where we must fight once again for future generations. And fighting is what we're doing, guys. And the Bible verse that I left for the men at the house, and one of the men, he's a pretty crusty old guy, he got a little teary-eyed when I read this. So it's John 14, verses 25 through 27, where Jesus says, all this I have spoken while still with you, but the advocate, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you all things and will remind you of everything I have said to you. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, this is Doxy Mom, and God bless you all.